3 moons inside your stomach. Now stuffed, you can finally sleep. For a little time, one may ask, how long? 1 red, 2 blue. When you gorged on the divine fruits, did you taste life itself? Every soul is chained. In the 4th depth, sinners are chained to their greed. We think as the number rises, we can sit back and rest. Is it possible to enjoy rest if you are not conscious to do so? An oil stance. The skater performed a nollie, or the nose ollie. When a trick is performed off the nose, it is a nollie trick. The skater can use the nollie version of the trick to keep things fresh. However, when riding in the nollie stance, the skater takes more damage and turns more slowly. Fakey inward heel flip. Interesting. Sleeping. Feels so comfortable. Restorative. Coney. Hey. Hey, buddy. Get up. You can't sleep here. What's going on here? You're sleeping. You can't sleep here without a permit. License and registration, please. Why can't we sleep here? Sure you can, if you had a permit. Why can't you just sleep without a visible sleep permit placed 36 to 48 inches above your head? Who are you? I'm Coney. I'm made of starlight, concrete dust, and childhood abandonment. I'm sent to patrol this area for my boss. You know, my boss is the one who sees. Luckily, my boss is deaf. Anyways, that's besides the point. You needed a permit to sleep here. And so I need to ticket you. What are you, some sort of rat with floppy ears? I'm a rabbit. Okay, cool. Watch out for poison. You're gonna need to show a permit if you want to sleep too, by the way. I don't need sleep, but my friend here does. Where would we get a permit? Ah, a confession. So you don't have a permit to sleep here. Ugh. You're gonna have to go to the Department of Death for your crimes. We have a right to sleep here. Tell it to the judge. You're coming to court. Chapter 4. Department of Death. The skater was brought to the Department of Death. The rabbit, the skater, and Coney stood in the court. Got another perp sleeping without a permit. We were just sleeping through here. Nope, no permit. Punish them. We weren't made aware of this law. No permit. We slept the wrong way. No permit. Silence! Eep. Unauthorized sleeping is forbidden. Sin 108. Punishment is deportation. Got him. You can't deport us. We are under contract of the devil. Sleeping requires documentation. Provide documentation. You have 1 night. Trial adjourned. The dark pupil of the seer's retina gleamed. Moon shone of delicious green. Well, you guys are screwed. Why? You need to submit a sleep permit form and get it approved, otherwise you'll get deported. Where are they gonna deport you anyways? We're already in the 4th depth of the underworld. There are worse depths, like the 5th depth. Oh. But we need to go there anyway. Can we get a form? Standard sleep permit application form? Well, you can print it out yourself. How are we supposed to do that? We don't have a computer or a printer. Look, it's very convenient. On my route the other night, I think I saw a computer at Resolute Coffee. Resolute Coffee? Where's that? It's at the front of the plaza. Okay, hopefully that computer is still there. The skater left the department. There, that building. That's where Resolute Coffee is. I saw a bunch of computers in there earlier. Maybe you can print your appeal form there, criminal. Just gonna take a quick screenshot of that. Oh, hello there. Hello? Okay. Oh god. Wow. Resolute Coffee was a tiny outpost with a deceased owner. There was a computer at one of the tables. A pigeon made of wire sat on its keyboard. It's my lunch break. The best cafe within floating distance. I can't drink coffee because I have no mouth, but I like the idea of it. Hey, no cutting. I'm in line for the restroom. Sure, I don't have a digestive tract. The restroom is my favorite place to really ponder my death. Oh, hey, it's Frogman. Fruit. Hey, you, mister. Mr. Pigeon. Oh, sorry. That birdie over there loaded a latte, but forgot to pick it up. Probably stuck on some weird mental torture. I'm not allowed to move here during my shift. Here, you deliver it. Thanks. Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't find the words. Everything I write sucks. Just clip my wings. Trash. Utter trash. And I'm so thirsty. Coffee? In this economy? A sweet second of regulation. Okay, what do you want? Could you help us print out a form? We need to borrow your computer for a second. I'd love to help you out, but I'm busy being screwed. I'll print out your form. If I wasn't so stuck on my manuscript, I can't find the words. Hey, wait. I need inspiration. Look at this video. Look. The letters are just floating around out there. Aren't those skateboards great for collecting floating letters? Could you get me some words? I'll help you with whatever you want if you find me some nice 5-letter words. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Coney. I'm watching you. Get some coffee, because I don't want to see you doze off. No sleeping. Wow. That pigeon has a cozy torture sitting in a coffee shop all day. Wait, look. A floating letter stirring around a bush. Look, that's one of the letters the pigeon was talking about. Oh. Ow. Do it. Got him. A divine word, created from floating letters. It spells out demon. Skater found all 5 letters. That was enough. That's a 5-letter word right there. Let's bring it back to the pigeon. The skater returned with the 5-letter word. A word! You found it! Let's see these letters. Demon! Huh. Yes. And then the demon did something. Okay, I can't do anything with this. I need more words. More words? How many do you need? I don't know. Creativity is mysterious. Just give me 2 more words, I promise. That's all. Fine. There's a word in the waiting grounds, and another at the Plaza of Regrets. Thanks, buddy. Gator had to find 2 more words. 1 at the waiting grounds. 2 at the Plaza of Regrets. Nope, not going that way. Gator strap curled under the lock. The skate chain yanked the gate open, shattering the lock. Hey, you broke the door. I'm gonna report you as soon as I get off break. The waiting grounds, where souls wait on their investments. Floating letters stirred around. Rough time on the skating today. Gotta get the flow back into it. I remember B is Ollie. Got him. Divine word from the waiting grounds. It spells out cheese. Cheese, huh? I've never heard of it. What is that? What's cheese? Is it tasty? I've never heard of cheese. Oh, but rats like cheese. Yeah, sure, but I'm a rabbit, not a rat. Investigating report. No skateboarding in the waiting grounds. Dispatch fuss walkers. I'm not staying for this. See you later, Skater. Sorry. Takes care of them. Plaza of Regrets. Atone time. Our breath alive. Now we lie beneath land where things we missed beyond. Here we will feel them. A gift from the Gum Foundation. Don't take a screenshot of that. I get in. Checking in? Regrets, please. Can't let you in without a regret. I've got a regret. Here. Tony slides a little card behind the window. This is handwritten. Regret of not getting a better job so I don't have to follow these guys around? Alright, sure, whatever. Plaza of Regrets is a place for unprocessed souls to recount or judgment. Here, souls visit 4 lobbies and count their balances of regret. Capital remorse. Double out. Capital remorse. Those who have spent nary a second waiting for their duration to expire, trading the sand of time for those pleasures of digit. Those who have thought themselves wealthy have spent only their unrenewable resource bestowed upon them. They shall now wallow in infinitude, wallow in perpetuity of enoughness, starving and expiring every second, trading away their souls. That's a good one. Ow. sincerity, the Roman said. A divine word from the plaza of regrets. It spells out house. Back to our dear home. Yeah, let's go inside. 360 pop, shove it. It returned with the words. Jeez, what was all that ruckus outside? The department didn't appreciate the skateboarding. Alright, what words you got? Here you go. Demon, house, cheese. I got it. You? Yeah, demon cheese house. What? No. House cheese demon? Cheesy house demon? That makes no sense. Leave me to my work. I'm percolating. Pigeon works furiously. Well, we don't really need to stay awake, the rabbit said. I can still feel the moon in the step. They sit. Ah, yes, this is brilliant, yes. Hey, no sleeping. They wait, awake. Must not sleep, Coney sputtered. Oh, the pigeon chirped. There. Did you finish? I just printed it. The most glorious plea letter ever made. The printer spits my masterpiece. Printmaster 2000. The printer spat out the document. The document wrapped itself onto a loop. The pigeon pecked away. I think the pigeon is locked in. I don't know what screenplay has demon house cheese, but it sounds stinky in a French way. I'm watching you. Get some coffee, because I don't want to see you doze off. No sleeping. What can I get for you? But you can't actually get coffee. Rip. Oh, buddy. It's like the fuzz isn't too happy with you. More fuzz officers. You better submit that appeal now or we're in trouble. I'm not in trouble. You are. The appeals mailbox is right next to the door. Damn it. We should check out the gift shop after we submit our appeals letter. The skater placed the plea letter in the mailbox. Then the skater didn't even have to wait for one eternity. The door unlocked. Alright. Gift shop first. We run this sick rail. What? Oh. Gonna like glitch through it. Nah, I'm not a fan of orange wheels. Those look nice. Literature. The first letter of Frankenstein. That's pretty wild. The Inferno Leaf. Decagon. Oh, hey, there's tons of computers in here, yet none of them work, although that looks... Intellica employee. Yeah. Yeah, still like forever. Inside the Market of Arrivals was a giant ring of screen. It was too fast, too small, too much to read. The blood seer hung at the top, suspended by chains. Watches every new underworld soul is listed. Hey boss! Boss! But these rats got a document for you. The blood seer does not respond. Hey boss! Oh right, hehe. My boss is deaf. Present your document at the viewing platform in the center here. A boss will read your appeal. Oh, this looks like a sick boss arena. The skater puts the document on the viewing podium. Boss, Kami-san, the rats have a document. The Blitzer focused onto the document. Processing form. Through its divine lens, the seer read the document. The seer turned the document over and over. Boss? The document wrapped on itself, its header eating its tail. The Bloodseer was frozen in a reading loop. The recursive prose locked the seer into place. The seer's chain dangled under the ground. I see you. Do not worry, the blood suicide. Okay, boss, do your thing. The law of the dead applies to all. case has been expedited. Your soul is poor, the blood-seer shrieks. Don't look directly into it, the rabbit says. Its gaze will rip your soul apart. I have reviewed your contract. It is denied. The skater was entombed. Buried inside the seer's gaze, the green moon. Seer was crying. It was soaked.
Arrest the demon. The demon has breached my retina. It has found the green moon. I must sleep. Arrest the demon. Void the contract. Terminate the banquet. Delay the demon by all means. We cannot let the night end. The eternal centipede must sleep.
Against proper paperwork. In the vitreous of the Bloodseer. The now fugitive skater met the tiny green moon. The green moon's core shivered. It was anxious, jittery. Slowly the moon tired. Damn, that's a big moon compared to the other 4. The skater gulped down the green moon. A letter came delivered by the skater. A letter came delivered before the skater could sleep. Slouchers glared at the skater. A demon, yes, a demon has been going around eating moons. Multiple eyewitnesses have seen this moon eater in action. They describe this demon as constantly carrying around a piece of wood with wheels. This demon, described as being made of glass, has already eaten 4 moons. The Department of Death has launched an investigation. An official statement by the Department of Head has called for the capture of this so-called moon eater. The Department of Death has mobilized a search unit after the loss of the Green Moon. But the question remains, who is this demon? And why is this demon eating the moons? Letter from the Department of Death. You are under arrest. Immediately cease all sleep. Failure to comply will wake the eternal centipede. The skater ignored the letter and went to sleep. Yeah, fuck the Department of Death. At the Department of Death, wiry officers of fuss crept their shadows from stone cabinets to file sacred paperwork. A small fuss woke the skater from sleep. Sleep, which was prohibited here. To court, then. You sneered at the skater, but the Bloodseer. Investigation of your soul yields no valid contract to eat these moons. And so the skater appealed with drawn-out poetry, made from letters in the air, penned by a tortured pigeon. The appeal wrapped itself in a devilish Mobius loop, paper trick that pulled the seer from the stream of souls. Yanked quick, the skater imprinted upon its retina, weeping flips and strained grinds, against proper paperwork. Inside that seer, now the fugitive skater devoured the austere, a sour apple moon. And thus we have completed another chapter of Skate Story. I'm going to go eat dinner. But maybe later tonight we will play some more games. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all have a good rest of your Christmas Eve, if you celebrate Christmas Eve, and a good holiday weekend.